Hello guys, welcome to Winning Trade. So we are looking at market analysis for this week. We are starting once again with Boom 300. We can see the past week has been we've seen a very small, let me increase this. We've seen the small bullish candle there that has been formed. You see this small bullish green candle that has been formed there all through last week, and we've seen this new candle being formed. So let's see what's going to happen this week. Look at the daily. You can see a daily here. Nothing much here. Nothing has really happened in the last 1 2 3 4 5 6. So basically we had a consolation all through this. We've seen like a mini kind of double top there being formed. When we get to H4, we'll see a clearer picture. So let's move on to H4. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so you can see what has happened here. So far so good. We have our neckline here. We have our neckline here. So we are seeing a double top right there. You'll see this top here, and we are seeing this top here also, seeing this top here. So that's our double top there. All right, so we are looking at if price comes down here, breaks this, then we'll know there's a level at this point. We'll see there's a level here, and then of course we have a level down here. So once price breaks this downwards and closes strong on H4 below this support here, below this support right here, then we know to expect that price will do this, come back here to retest, and then probably come down here, okay, to test this. And then if it breaks this, you can then look for a double bottom, or you can see new lows for B300. If it doesn't break this, let me take this out. So if it doesn't break this level right here, then we may see a bounce back. But as we can see, it looks like it might likely break that and come a little lower. It might likely break that and come lower to this level, and then we can see a buy move. But let's look at the daily. We can see what happened here. Bring out our fib. Let's see what happened here. Look at this. When you take out your fib, you see that there's a rejection right here. This is a serious rejection here. Look at this rejection here. Okay, that's a retest of the 161.8 Fibonacci extension. That's the first extension. So this might likely take price down to this point, or even go ahead to create new lows. That's maybe go ahead to create the second fib extension, to meet the second fib extension. So as at this moment, we can say we might likely have price going down to retest this level. Okay, price may likely come down to retest this previous low, to retest it. If it breaks it, then we know we're going to have new lows. If it doesn't break it, then we know we are looking to go up. We're looking to go up over here, maybe to retest this level here, which is there's a level here. That's the resistance at this point. Okay, because this level has not been retested after breaking it downwards. It has not been retested, so we might expect this to happen. Okay, so that's Boom 300. So we're looking at we're looking at two expectations for this week. We look out for a double bottom, or if price doesn't reject it, if price does not break it, then we might look for rejection that shows that price wants to go back up to retest this level here. So that's what we're looking at this week. I don't intend to make this video very long, so we'll stop here for Boom 300. Hey guys, so we are looking at Boom 500. We can see on the weekly that all through last week was bearish. Looking at this candle right here, you can see that all through last week was bearish. You can see that red candle there. So we're looking at what this week is going to look like. So we can see what's been happening here. Price has continually created higher highs and higher lows. Okay, look at that. Look at this trend line here. If you look at that, you see that price keeps making higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so I'm thinking that there are different levels at this point. There's a level here to be retested, and also there's the 50 EMA here that may likely get to receive a touch or something. So so far so good. We are thinking that let's look at the daily. Let's see what's happening. You can see this heavy rejection here. You can see this heavy rejection at this point. Look at all this. Look at this long week rejection to the upside. So and we've seen, look at this rejection here to the upside, and so we are thinking that price may likely be going upwards. We can also see, we draw this, the trend line. You can also see there's a trend line already going upwards, an ascending trend line. So looking at this, let's see what H4 is doing. Let's see what, and if okay, so everywhere is looking kind of bullish. So let's go back to the weekly. So we see that, and this is a downtrend, obviously. So but this level has not been tested. This very level has not been tested. So we are looking at a buy move. Let's look at the daily. Let's see. Let me do this and see. You know, last week we had said that this was like a channel. We had drawn our channel like this last week. This is what we had last week. We had drawn our channel, remember, the last week analysis. And so far so good. We've seen price has done this, price did this. Okay, price has been going up and down, up and down. Okay, so this week price went all the way up here the previous week before last week. Okay, and we can see price coming down here. It hasn't touched this part yet, so we are still expecting price to come downwards, still expecting price to come down to touch this channel, to touch the bottom part of the channel. So we might see price either do this, go up, retest it, and come down here, or we might see price do this. Price may come here, break it, okay, just like we said, and then come for a retest to go up higher. Okay, price may do this, come for a retest, and then to push up higher from here. So that's one possibility, and so that's what we're looking at, those two options. Let me take this out, let me take this out. So we are looking at either price coming, let me ping this so that we can see, looking at price coming all the way here to retest this or break it, okay, for an upward move, or maybe we can see price do this and come down to test this. So those are the two options we're looking out for this week, guys. So just watch out for it, for rejections, but majorly look at that channel and see how price behaves around it. Let's look at H4 in a short moment. Let's look at what's happening here. Okay, so this level here, if you look at this level, you see what happened here. The neckline has been broken, okay, because that was a double. The neckline has been broken, so obviously we are favoring a sell move. So probably may have something like this. We may have a sell move here because that's a retest already ongoing, guys. So we are looking at a sell move downwards, and also we are also looking at sometimes we can see this guy, this level has not been broken, this level here, so we've not met that part. So price can choose to move all the way from this point, okay. Price can decide to move all the way to this point and then keep going. So but we've seen a break here, and we expect price to come down. If it doesn't do that, then we look at another double triple top there, and then we see price comes down, right? So that's for B Boom 500, guys. So those are the available options for Boom 500. So just watch out for the rejections and see if price is going to reject that at the 50 level there as it's retesting. If you see rejections there, price begins to sell, then we join the sell. Or if you see price take off, then of course we know it's going to test the top of the channel and then begin to come down or decide to break it, guys. So that's for Boom 500. All right, so let's not make this video too long, so at least we can take 30 minutes for all the boom and crash pairs. Hey guys, so here we are on Boom 1000. We can see the strong level that we drew last week here, the strong support level as we drew here. Now we can see that price has not successfully broken this. We've had rejection. As you can see, there's no break of this strong support here. Okay, this zone is still very intact, so we cannot, of course, say that we're going to sell because price has not broken this strong support. So we are still looking at a buy on Boom 1000, and then we can see also that there is this, you can see this bullish engulfing candle. It engulfed the previous bearish candle down there, okay. So and we can see price retesting that very level there. Got price retesting this level here. So if we see a rejection, then we know price is going upwards, okay. So we'll be looking out for the rejection for a buy. Now let's look at what the daily is saying. The daily, we can see that there's a strong rejection here, a strong rejection from the daily, which is now pushing price downwards. So we are looking at a rejection at this level here, that will take price upwards, okay. Then so we're looking at this. Let's look at let me zoom this in. Okay, so there's a level here, which price might come back to test. There's also a level here. There's also a very strong level at this point, which price came back to retest and could not go higher. So we might see price may likely do something like this, likely come down to break, okay, or price might reject at this point and then go up higher, test this before coming all the way down for a strong break or that kind of thing. So guys, let's watch out for rejection there. We'll see a strong rejection at this point, You see a strong rejection and another bullish candle, then we know we're going in for a buy. Then if price continues to come down strongly all the way down here, then we might be looking out for a break, and we'll be looking out for a strong break. Once it breaks that, when it successfully breaks, then we look for it. When we and retest, then we can look for a sell. But for now, we are just watching to see how price reacts at this point. See how price reacts at this point. If it rejects it, and we look for buys for now. We are still looking at buys for now, because we've not broken this major support level there. So that's for, let's see what H4 is saying. This is H4 down here. This is H4. So we see the double top there. See the double top at that point. It's the double top. That's the double top there. Okay, so price has now come down. This is H4. This is a level here at this point. So let's see how price reacts. Price may come down again all the way. So we're looking at price. We are still on a buy. We are still looking at a buy. We can see what happened here. Price has broken on the H4. On the H4, we'll see this level here. Price has broken this level upwards. You can see that. So obviously there's another block down. So we'll look at price is now retesting. So I'm in support of a buy on B1 Boom 1000, unless there's a break of this strong support down here. I'm not in support of selling for now. I'm still supporting a buy, guys. So this week we're looking at buy on Boom 1000, and then when there's if we see that there's indication for more sales, then we sell towards the support down here, guys. So that will be it for Boom 1000. For Crash 300, we can see Crash 300 has been selling all the way. It's been selling. All the candles here are bearish. We are not seeing any sign of weekly bullish candle at all. So let's so that's on the weekly. We are selling Crash 300. Let's look at what the daily is saying. The daily, we can see at this point, we'll bring out our fib. We'll see that we'll take this level here. Let's take this level. We'll take this level. We'll see that Crash 300 is sitting on the first Fibonacci extension, which is at 1 point. It's sitting at it's sitting at 161.8 level. That's the first Fibonacci extension. So what might likely happen, it's and that's a double bottom right there. That's a double bottom right there. So we might likely see price come to retest this level here. We'll see if you bring out, mark your zone here, you see there's a level that has not been retested here. So price may likely retest that. So we might be looking at Crash 300 doing like a retracement this week, like maybe a small retracement, because I doubt if price will make that kind of big move. So but if it breaks this 161 level, and then it might be going down to create this to meet the second fib extension. But I think we might be looking out for a small retracement. Let's look at what H4 is saying. H4, we can see the bearish engulfing right here. You can see the bearish engulfing. You can see how it engulfed the other bullish candle. So, and you can see that it has closed very strongly, so we might just see price continue to push down this week. So let's just watch out for that. I think price has closed. This is the level here. There's this support here. We can see what price has done. Price has closed strongly below that level, so we might just see price continue to push down this week, guys. So for Crash 300, we're looking out for more sales. We're looking out for more sales, and then maybe very little retracements and consolidations for the week, guys. So that's our expectations for this very week. So might see price continue to push down, or might see little retracements back up. So let's watch out for that, and make some cool money this week, guys. So that's it for Crash 300. Let's see for Crash 500. So Crash 500 has been buying for the past weeks. For last week, Crash 500 sold, as we can see with this candle here. Crash 500 sold with this bearish candle. As you can see, the whole week was bearish, and giving us almost that rejection on the top and like a doji candle, but full body. Okay, so this week we know there's a level here. We know there's a level here at this point, which we've not tested yet. There's a level at this point, and it has not gotten up there yet. So, and then we might see price come to this level before we now see a retracement. We know that there's a level at this point. If we draw this, we know that there's a level at this point. So okay, so we might see price go up there, and then let's see what daily is talking about. Let's see daily. Okay, so let me take this out. You can see the daily. Let's draw our trend line. We'll take our trend line here. We see that there's a rejection there. There's no strong close below this trend line, so we might likely see a pin bar after the close of today. We might likely see a pin bar here, which suggesting that price may likely be going up. So we are looking at a buy on on Crash 500. We are still supporting that price is going to keep pushing up for this week. So guys, that's for me, Crash 500. We should be looking at more buys for this week. As we can see this, let me see what's okay. So we're looking at more buys for this week, possibly more buys. Okay, so there's a level here, so I'm looking at more buys this week. If we see, we'll look out for, there's a trend line here, there's a trend line here, so we'll look out for at least for price to come back to test this trend line. When it breaks it, then we know we are going up. It to come back for retest, and then we keep buying. So that's it for Boom. That's it for Crash 500. So price may likely come here, okay, and then come down again, or price may break it. Let me go back. Price may break it, may break here. Let me take this out. Price may break here, okay, then come back to retest, okay, and then go up, push up higher. So ultimately we're looking at a buy on Crash 500, guys. So that's it for me. Look at price going up higher, okay, or at least touching that triangle there. So we can see that triangle forming there. Okay, so that's my prediction for this week. We'll look for more buys on Crash 500, guys. Let's go to Crash 1000. So this is our very last index. This Crash 1000. We can see last week was completely bearish with this candle right here. It was completely bearish. Okay, so now we're beginning to see buy momentum coming into the market on Crash 1000 on the weekly. We can see that Crash 1000 is selling all the way down. As you can see, it's making lower lows and higher lows, lower lows and all that. So let's look at what the daily is saying. Let's look at price. Let's look at what the daily is saying. So price, if we reduce this, we'll see that price had done this. Price had broken this level, retested it, and it's coming down. So let's bring out our fib. I'll bring out my fib. What do I see? I see this. Okay, so price is currently, you can see that it's currently rejecting the, let's put this very well. You can see that it's currently rejecting the 16, this level here, currently rejecting the 161.8 fib level. Okay, so that's what is happening. That's what is pushing price up. We don't know how far that will go for now, but let's go to H4. Let's see what is happening there. There's a trend line here. Let's draw this trend line. So see this, just say we see something like this. See this trend line here. So we are watching out for this. If we can draw another one and call this, consider the channel going on here. Let me push this. Okay, we'll see something like this. So we might, this is a very strong, price is going up all the way. Price is not, could not break this level here. Price could not break this very level here. Okay, price could not break, so it's going all the way up. So might see price this week, might see price come all the way to this point, to this top channel there. Okay, if it breaks it, if price breaks this upwards, then we might see a retest of this channel, and that may likely take price up to retest the 100 level fib. Okay, which is probably to retest this part again before coming down. But ultimately, boom, crash 1000 is on a sell. So but retracements are always necessary for price before we see price continue to go downward. So let's see how far this bullish move is going to go, and then we'll now know exactly what is going to happen. But we still favor the sell move on crash 1000, but of course we expect some little retracement. So let's see how far this retracement is going to go, then we know how to join the sell move. Okay, so that's that for crash 1000. See the daily again, as crash 1000 is a strong sell. We don't know how far this market is going to move, but we look for strong rejections to continue to sell, or we look for a strong close. If the daily close is very strong, then we know we're going to buy. So watch out for the close of today's candle. So if it's a strong close, bullish close, then we know we'll continue, the buy continuation will happen. Then if we see strong rejection, then we might be looking for a sell downwards, because this push up from the first Fibonacci extension might just be temporary. Okay, so that's what we're looking out for crash 1000, guys. So that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, don't forget to like, and don't forget to click on the notification bell, guys. So see you again this same time next week. Thank you. Cheers.